Good morning guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So what we're going to do this morning is strip this centre console down, clean it up, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the carcass on it because there's places on this one where it's damaged. So let's go ahead and strip it down. First thing we need to do is take this armrest cover off, so let's do that. Okay, so here's the armrest cover off. So it's just a case of two screws there, and which is these two here. So what we're going to do with that armrest, we're going to strip that down later on and recover it, but in the meantime let's crack on and get this all stripped down. So what we need to do is just remove this. It's not usually that simple. There's just usually a couple of screws in there, but they need to be removed to remove the centre console to gain access to these two screws here. Next thing we need to do is remove all the switch packs, including this one and the two switches there, switches on the back for the heated seats. So let's do that. Okay, so I've removed the heated seat switches, two for the front there, two for the back there. Next thing I need to do is remove all this wiring from the centre console. So that's just a case of removing these clips here to release the wiring, and as you can see this one here as well, and then obviously it runs all the way back here as well. So yeah, let's get that out. Okay, so here's the wiring out. As you can see, that's the one what runs over to the heated rear seats. So yeah, so what we'll do, we'll retape that one up at some stage, but in the meantime what we need to do is take this centre panel out here, which is, I think there's 6 screws in it, one here, one here, one here, and same on the other side as well. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, so there we are, that's the centerpiece out. Next thing we need to do is remove this back section here. So I'll just have a look, see how that comes out. I think it's just clipped in with these 2 clips here, and then I think it just pops out. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, just as I thought, just those 2 clips there, and then it just hooks in along the top there. So yeah, so that's all good. So there we go, that's the carcass all stripped down. So what I'll be doing, I'll be replacing this carcass with a good one I've got. So let's move on and get the parts all cleaned down. So here's all the parts all cleaned. So just we'll wait for those to dry. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to retape this loom and get this looking better than it is. So here we are, is the loom all taped, as you can see. So yeah, not much more to say about that really, but what we need to do is get this all built back up, all the centre console built. So first thing we need to do, we need to grab all of the carcass. Okay, first thing we need to do is we need to fit this hinge. I decided to change the hinge from the other ones. The one on this carcass was rusty, so to fit this it's a couple of bolts, a couple of screws there, which goes into the 2 holes here. So let's get this on. Okay, there's the hinge on. Next thing we need to do is we need to fit this panel what goes in the top under the armrest. So let's get this in. Okay, there you can see there's 2 screws there 2 screws there. That's that panel. That's that panel in. As you can see there with the hinge. So next thing we need to do is we need to fit this centre panel, and then we can move on to the wiring loom. Okay, so basically this fastens in with 6 screws there, as you can see, and it clips in with this clip and this one too, and then there's 2 pegs on the top. So let's get this in. So first thing we need to do before we fit this this centerpiece is we need to fit these little brushes what goes in here, and basically they just fasten in like that. Just covers where the handbrake goes. And then it's a case of bobbing this in. So let me just put that in. There we go, that's the centerpiece in. Next thing we need to do, we need to fit the wiring loom into it. Okay, so there's the wiring loom in. As you can see, it's all clipped up there and clipped up there. So next thing to do is we need to fit this this rear panel in here. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is fit the switches in. So we've got 2 switches at the back there and 2 switches on the front. So let's get these in. What you've got to bear in mind is the front switches are on off, and the rear switches are spring loaded. Again, they're handed, so just make sure that all these go in the correct position. They are colour coded, so ideally you shouldn't get them in the wrong position, but yeah, let's get these in. So here we are, is the centre console all cleaned and put back together. All the switches in there, centre part in there, and the ones in the back of the ashtray. And the only thing we need to do now is recover this armrest. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so first thing we need to do, we need to remove this screw here, and this screw here. There we go. So once those screws are removed, as you can see, the innards come out of it and you're left with the top piece. So basically what we need to do is remove this covering. Okay guys, so you can see a crack here in the top of the inner piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to repair this crack first before we cover it. Okay, so I've repaired the housing with the plastic with the staples. So what I've done is I've put a piece of double-sided tape along there, as it is on the original one. So what we're going to do now with this is fit on the new one here. This came with my new seat covers from Elwood Industries in America, but I'll show you the seat covers at a later date when I come to retrim the seats. Okay, so there we are. That's the armrest all covered. As you can see, looks pretty neat, to be honest with you. Compared to the original. So what we're going to do now is put it back together. Okay, so here's all the components all cleaned. So what we need to do, we need to build this back up now. First thing to do is put this back into here. Okay, so there we are, that's the cup holder in, and then what we need to do now is put this onto here. There we go. So now what we need to do is put this into the actual housing. Okay, there we are. That's the armrest all done. As you can see, it's just the 3 screws that holds that in. So there we go. That's all done. As you can see, it looks really nice. So what we'll do now, we'll get this onto the centre console. Okay, so here we are. Here's the centre console all built up, ready to go back in the car. So there we go, guys. That's all done. I'll leave a link to Elwood Industries in the description, but look out for further videos regarding the seats and the seat covers. So thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.